What's up, you guys? Steven here for Off the Shelf Movie Night to talk to you about physical media, about Blu-rays and 4Ks, and the way we like to own our movies and TV shows and documentaries and all that good stuff. I know I say this every time, but I say it for the newbies, for the people who are just joining us, and hope that you'll stay around. Subscribe, because I've got so many updates coming, so many. I've got such a pile of stuff over here to unbox and talk to you about, that I hope you'll stay with me and stay in the conversation mostly. That's the important part. Let's talk about physical media. So what I have right here is the second part, you know this tape, some of you do, of my Vinegar Syndrome purchase for their Halfway to Black Friday. I had consolidated the orders, but for some reason they were still separated. I had to contact Vinegar Syndrome because it was taking forever for the rest of them to come. It turns out something happened. They got lost in the shuffle. So here's my big concern. They handled it immediately. I had a tracking number the same day. They were really cool. But did it take so long for them to pull, like to pick and put in the mail? Did I get the slipcovers I was supposed to get? We're going to find out right now. Not all of these have slipcovers. Some of them don't. I just bought them because I love the movies. But a few things did, and while that is not why I believe that you should be buying movies. I believe in buying movies because I love movies. But they charge a premium, for the slipcovers. And, they're beautiful artwork. So I want them, Got it there. So yeah, I want these slipcovers if they were, if I actually managed to get them. Some things I bought too late and didn't get slipcovers, and that's okay because I wanted the movies anyway. The first half was all cold, like cold buys. There's a few things in here I've seen before. So let me just unpack it here. I do love how they send these always. And there they are. So let's take a look here. All right, this one I would love to have had the slipcover for, but I waited too long. This is the Candy Snatchers. There's the front. There's the back. I have seen this movie before. I had it before. I'm feeling like it was Mondo Macabro maybe, or Severin. I don't know if you hear those fireworks going off in the background as we record this. It's July the 3rd, so the neighborhood is already doing their thing here. I can get this open. My pen is not working well for this. Do I have something else here that will work? Let's try this. That worked better. USB cable, whatever. You gotta MacGyver it, Anyway, yeah, so I've had this movie before. It's a really good movie. And I'm excited about this new scan to see what it looks like. Let me just show you the back again so you can get a look at the extras. I'm really excited about the extras because, again, I know this movie. This is basically some people kidnap the daughter of a guy who owns a jewelry store for ransom. And, that sounds like a pretty basic movie, nothing special. It's a Grindhouse movie, Grindhouse era. It's how they hide the girl and some stuff that happens with a little kid that make this thing unique and fascinating to watch. So that's their artwork. Some cool disc art there. It is reversible artwork. There's the original. Oh, now I got a cat screaming. I think I'm going to keep this artwork. I like to flip it, and we've talked about this before, but this artwork's pretty cool, and I don't have the slip, so I'll just keep their fresh new artwork for now. Maybe my mind will change later. But yeah, if you're looking for something that is guaranteed good time, if you're cold buying from Vinegar Syndrome, I recommend giving this one a go. This is a 1988 film called Pattyhurst. I'm really annoyed at myself on this one. I wanted this movie. I sat on it too long. It had a cool slipcover, one of those that sort of splits, and it ran out. So I didn't get it. But good movie. Has Natasha Henstridge in it and William Forsythe. And it is a retelling of the story of Pattyhurst. Pattyhurst was kidnapped by what amounts to be domestic terrorists and thieves, and she was kidnapped for ransom at first, but she eventually joins them in their crusades, and it becomes a pretty epic story. Now there's a lot of reasons behind what she did, and I don't want to get too spoilery into the movie, except to tell you it's Natasha Henstridge, William Forsythe, good cast, very cool movie, and it's a piece of history. So there's that. And I'm just going to look at... Yeah, this is another case where I'm going to keep their new artwork. Because, I do flip them a lot, but they do some cool art, so there you go. 2 movies I've seen, great movies. There's my slipcover. This is one I was concerned about. I'll save it to the end. All right, so this movie I have also had before. This one I'm almost 100%, look at me using my USB cord, almost 100% sure that this was a Mondo Macabro, the previous DVD release that I had of this. And I don't know how to properly pronounce this movie. Malabimba, maybe? And this does have the same artwork there that I've seen before from previous releases. I'm not going to get too much into this except to say this is a nunsploitation movie. This goes into that category of films that I have some collection of. It is really over-the-top, kind of horror, Eurotrash kind of film. And if you don't appreciate 60s and 70s Eurotrash grindhouse films that have hardcore imagery, stay away from this, because there's at least one scene in here that is aggressively hardcore. There you go. There's that. Let's see what the additional... Yeah, there's the classic artwork. Or is that new art? I mean, because this honestly is the artwork I've seen over and over again. This movie's been released a few times. So there's that. Okay, so this last film, I'm going to be completely honest, it's a cold buy. This ends up being the only cold buy in this set. I did get the slipcover, which is cool, because I bought it with no knowledge of the film because I thought the artwork was pretty cool. I liked it. And that is Luther the Geek. This is a movie from 1989. It is about a psychotic killer who goes to prison, gets sentenced for 20 years into an insane asylum, gets out, and immediately goes crazy and starts killing again. That's it. Simple. If the effects are good and it's reasonably well directed, it'll be fun because it's all there is to the story. Very simple. Cool slipcover. Love this artwork. Look at that spot UV they've got there. Very cool. And there's the back. I was hoping, because I saw this sell out really fast, and I wanted to make sure I got that slipcover because I thought it was beautiful. And here's the inside artwork there. Very kind of 60s feeling, that artwork. Here's the back. All right, here's the inside. Let's get into this thing and see what we got. Literally, if you know anything about this movie, let me know in the comments what to expect. Again, the front and the back. Let's go inside here. There's your disc art. It's all right. And let me see what the alt art is. Are we gonna make it a threequel and keep the new art? That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Maybe I'm gonna flip that art. I don't really like this. I think it's very 60s looking, this kind of art, and I don't think it really fits, at least the synopsis that I read and the era in which it's set. So we're gonna flip this one. Go back to the original artwork. And I always got to do this very carefully because I'm like ridiculous about it. I want it to be right. Okay. All right, and that finishes my Vinegar Syndrome pickups for halfway to Black Friday. Now, I'm going to be very interested to share with you my feelings on the cold purchases, because the first 4 films were cold. Let's recap the entire pickup, shall we? So again, here's my entire pickup for the Vinegar Syndrome halfway to Black Friday. That was Luther the Geek, Malabimba. If you're into nunsploitation, Eurotrash, it's a fun movie. Be warned. Hardcore scene in there, though. Pattyhurst, very well acted, sort of kind of action drama. Really interesting story. Candy Snatchers, it's a thriller, suspense thriller kind of thing. Grindhousey, weird in parts, fun. The other films. Here's the Nightmare Sisters. Very cool slip on this one. And if you want to see these unboxed, just check out the previous Vinegar Syndrome video. Flesh-Eating Mothers. Rest in Pieces. And Dr. Jekyll's Dungeon of Death. And this is a VSA, numbered. So there's your number. And I'm going to talk more about these releases as I get through them. Spoiler alert. You know, just to give you a heads up, this movie sucks. It's fucking terrible. Terrible. I hated it. Already on eBay if you're interested. But anyway, there's my entire Vinegar Syndrome halfway to Black Friday pickup. Stick with me. I've got a lot more unboxing to do as I record this. I just went to the Criterion, went into the Criterion sale, bought a pile of stuff there, and I've got that coming soon. So, if you see this on the 4th, I hope you're having a great 4th. Afterwards, I hope you had a great holiday. Pull something cool off the shelf when you have time. Share it with your friends and family, and remind them why physical media is the best way to watch films and TV. I'll see you guys on the next one.